Hey everybody, Angel here and welcome back to another gaming product review video. Today we are unboxing and reviewing the 65% BOYI RGB Hotswappable keyboard. This keyboard is available in 3 switch options. You have a choice of some Gateron switches. Gateron brown, red, and yellow. I got the yellow one. Let's open it up and check it out. Okay, so inside the box we get the keyboard, of course, a user manual that shows all the functions, RGB effects, and how to work the Bluetooth and stuff like that. And then we also get a wide braided USB-C cable, and it is right angled because the USB-C port is on the left side of the keyboard and not at the top. And then we also got 2 extra keycaps that has a cake logo and then a boba logo. And then the last items we got are a 2.4 GHz dongle, a keycap puller, and a switch puller because this keyboard is again hot swappable. I'm absolutely loving this case and it fits very perfectly with the keycaps, very minimalistic and compact, and there's also a couple of designs available with this keyboard. So I picked the matcha version, but there's also a violet version with a black case, honey milk with a white case, ice cream or matcha, and I had to get the matcha one because I actually never owned a green keyboard before. Let's talk about the layout. This is a 65% layout with 68 keys. It's actually similar to a keyboard size of 60% but with more functionality. And I personally love a 65% form factor because it removes anything right of the enter key as well as the function row, and I don't really need those keys for gaming and school, so it's a perfect size for that. And it has the dedicated arrow keys and some navigational keys at the right side, so it has pause, delete, page up, and page down, and then of course the arrow keys again. And with a 65% layout, the function row is still available even though you don't have a dedicated one. There are combinations available like FN and 1. If you press it at the same time, you can still get F1. FN plus 2 is F2. And then you can also raise the volume, lower the volume, mute the song, or go to the next song with these functions right here. On the left side, you get a Type-C port, an on and off switch, a switch for the 3 connectivity modes available. The first one is a regular wired cable mode. Okay, so the second one right here is Bluetooth 5.0 that lets you pair up to 3 devices at the same time. Oh yeah, make sure it's turned on when you do Bluetooth mode. So in order to connect to your device, you have to press FN, Z, X, or C. So those are the 3 devices right there. There's an indicator light right here. As you can see, there's a blue light. Since I'm only using 1 device, I'll be holding FN plus Z until the indicator light is flashing. As you can see, it's blinking repeatedly. So we're gonna go to our device right here. After that, you'll see the device in your Bluetooth settings, and then you just click the device and pair it. There we go. It's that simple and easy. And then the last pairing option is a 2.4 GHz dongle, and this is a steal right here because not a lot of keyboards give you a 2.4 GHz dongle, and I've used mostly the cable and the 2.4 GHz one, and there is no drop at all in connection. This keyboard also has a built-in 3500 mAh large capacity polymer battery, so you can use this keyboard for hours and hours. Now if we flip it over, there are of course 4 rubber feet, 1 on each corner to prevent sliding on your surface. You get 2 adjustable kickstands, 2 mode kickstands right here. And you can incline the keyboard if you enjoy your keyboard at a slight angle. I personally find it uncomfortable without the kickstands, so I use the kickstands. Let's talk about the keycaps. The font on the keycaps is quite clean and simple, not gamery, which I like a lot. There are also no sub-legends printed, so you might want to take a look at the manual. The keycaps are made out of PBT double shot, which means it's durable and won't fade away over time. It also has this XDA profile that is lower than Cherry profile and OEM profile, very high quality. For the switches, I have Gateron yellows. As expected, very smooth and satisfying to type on, but although I do hear a little pinging noise, but since this keyboard is hot swappable, you can do any mods or looping, which is nice. So being a hot swappable board, of course, you can easily swap out the switches with this thing. This magic tool right here, so you can just replace the switches and try something new. As you can see, it's very simple to pull it out with this tool right here. And you can see the hot swap sockets right there. It supports 3 and 5 pin switches. As you can see, this is 5 pin. It has the 2 extra legs, and then this is 3 pin. So you can replace the switches with something like Gateron, Kale, Cherry, or other switches that comes with a 3 pin or 5, or other switches that have a 3 pin or 5 pin design. Let's take a look at the stabilizer right here. Let's see, they're probably pre-lubed. A lot of keyboards nowadays are pre-lubed from the factory. Wow, look at that right there. A nice plus right there. It has no wobble and it's also pre-lubed, which is generous. Let's do a typing test. And of course, we gotta talk about the RGB. The RGB is actually bright, even though the keycaps are not shine through. You can decrease and increase the brightness, increase and decrease the speed, cycle between the different RGB modes, and more. So yeah, let's check them out. Overall, this looks aesthetically gorgeous looking, and I like the keycaps with the case. I think it really matches. And if you want a minimalistic look and a smooth typing experience, the BOYI 65% keyboard is something you should consider. If you want more information about this keyboard, I'll put a link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Have a wonderful gaming day. Bye, and hope to see you on the next video.